Hello friends, welcome to another edition of DIY, and I'm installing a ceiling fan for my office. As you can see, I'm up here on the ceiling, or I'm on a ladder, but you can see the wires right there that I'm installing a ceiling fan in place of a dome light. Um, Come check it out, thanks. Don't forget to turn off the circuit breaker before working on the electric wires. I turned the circuit breaker on again just to show you if there's a live wire. It will beep at you and it will show a red light. And after turning off the circuit breaker again, now it will not show any red light and no beeping sound. Now it's time to unbox and install the ceiling fan with the light. I'm removing the bracket from the cover or the canopy. Okay, here I've exposed the different color wires. The black one for the hot one, the white is for common, and then the red one is for the light. And that controls from my switch over there. One's for the light and one's for the ceiling fan. Since this one has 3 wires already, it's already wired for a ceiling fan and a light. So I don't have to install a ceiling fan bracket. I'll just attach this bracket right over here. Okay. Now we're preparing the assembly of the fan motor of the ceiling fan. Attaching the canopy or cover first into the rod that goes into the bracket. Inserting all the wires through the rod and preparing for connection to the house wiring. And inserting that hanger pin and making sure you put the pin lock. Then tighten any of the remaining screws to further secure the ball rod assembly. Okay, I'm gonna bring it over there. Okay, I just wired the green wire coming from the ceiling fan and the green wire coming from the bracket, and then the exposed copper wire coming from the ceiling mount bracket, and then connect it with this connector. Okay, the wires that comes with the ceiling fan is too long, so you can cut it to the size that you just need, and you can connect it with the red, black, and white wire. Here we connected all 3 wires, the black with the black, the white with the white wire, and then the red wire will go with the blue wire that's coming out of the ceiling fan. And then you just tuck all of this in, and then we can put this dome cover or canopy, and we'll continue installing the rest of the ceiling fan. Okay, now we're installing the fan blade bracket by connecting it this way and then putting the 2 screws, tightening up the 2 screws, and repeat for all 5. As you can see, I already started with one of them, and we'll continue the other 4. Next, we will be installing the blade. Just go put it on top with these 3 holes onto the screw and it will snap. Let's see. And then push to snap or pull. There you go. And the next one. Line up the 3 holes and then push, pull until it snaps. Oops, wrong color. Go like this. And then pull. And the last one. Once it's lined up, pull to snap. And everybody is secure. Now we will be installing the light assembly kit, which is this one. Just connect the black wire and the white wire with the wires up there. With the 2 wires, black and blue. White to white and then black to blue colors to connect the light kit to the ceiling fan. Let's do it. Here we are all connected. And just stuck all the wires inside and then put this dome light and screw the 3 screws. Oops. In there. Then it's time to put the light bulbs on. Okay, now it's time for us to test and see if our ceiling fan and light works. I'll be turning on these 2 switches. One is for the ceiling fan and one is for the light. So if I turn on this one, our ceiling fan is working. And if I turn on the other switch, then our light is working. And then you can adjust the speed by clicking this to a lower or higher speed. And then this one will turn off or on the light. Or you can leave it on and then let the switch do the work. And after putting on the dome cover and letting that chain go through the hole so that we can still click it for the light, we're ready to go. Let's turn it back on. Okay, last time turn off the ceiling fan. And then the next speed Look at that.